Hi. It's been a hot minute. It's been a minute. It's been 2 years since I last posted. Oh my goodness. I am so glad to be back here. Honestly, you guys have not seen me in this form. You have not really seen me at all. So, welcome. My name is Glory and this is Glory's Diaries. Um, where have I been? That's a very good question. Very good question. So, ah, these 2 years, they've been fun, if I do say so myself. They've been fun, they've been interesting. I think I've just been on a walk with God and trying to find out more about myself. And intentionally and unintentionally, I've learned so much about myself. I've learned so much about, like, what God wants me to do. And by God's grace, I'll be sharing that with you on my channel, because in this, in this walk on this channel, it's gonna be my diary, right? So you're gonna be seeing into my life a little bit. I think that's what scared me the most, being out there, flaws and all, because, like, I'm not a perfect person. So okay, let me take you back a little bit. I made a video in 2022. If you haven't watched it, you can go watch it. But we had a retreat at my church and I attended, and it was very interesting because this was my first time and there wasn't any electricity. And initially it was like, oh my god, like, what is this? Like, this is the ghetto and everything. But God had a way of just capturing our hearts, and my heart especially, because I encountered him in a very different way than I ever had before. And ever since then, like, God has just been teaching me so much about himself, about myself, and the things that in my life that are, well, I say, don't really look like him. And after I posted this video, this is my first video, I think I had this paralyzing fear, which is terrible, and I don't wish that on anyone, but it was just like, I don't know if I can make another video, and what would the video be about, and would the video be better than the last one? I don't, my life is not that interesting. What will people want to watch from me and all of that? And with all of these thoughts, with all of these fears and concerns, I hesitated and procrastinated up to this point. I had different moments where it was like, oh, I'll have this burst of motivation, and sometimes I motivated myself and told myself, yes, this is the time. And all along the line, I was recording videos, mind you, but I just never got to post them. And the beginning of this year, there was a program I attended, and the message I got from it was, Glory, this is your time to make that faith move. And I believe that it was from a YouTube channel. And so I was like, wow, this is so interesting. Like, God, you're speaking to me and everything. And so I went home and I recorded that video. My brother supported me. It was like, girl, sit down. I'm happy finally. You want to make this video. I'm all for it. And I sat down, I made the video. Did I post it? No, because this is the second video on this channel. I didn't post it. But I think one thing I've learned this year is to just trust God and trust his timing, trust what he's trying to do with you. Because, like, we can try to jump the gun, we can try to move faster than him and not sit down and learn what he truly is trying to tell me or tell you. Because, like, even with that message I received at the beginning of the year, I would still say I took a lot of faith moves this year. Although at the back of my mind, I kept on reminding myself, oh, I've not made that video, I've not posted that video, or, you know, like, did I really make that faith move? But truly, like, I think I did many times in different ways, even though it didn't happen in, you know, the YouTube sense per se. But yeah, like, I guess this video is just gonna be very short and sweet. As you can tell, it's unscripted. But we're entering into 2025, and it's another opportunity. It's another opportunity for you to do that thing that God has put in your heart to do. You don't have to be afraid. You don't have to be worried about how the next thing is going to happen, what the next step will be. You know, you don't have to be worried, because God knows everything from the beginning to the end. Like, he knows the end from the beginning. It's the Alpha and the Omega. You don't have to be scared, because the one who holds you in his hand is much bigger than you. And after all, he's the one that wants this thing to be done. So I think all we need to do is to take that first step. And sometimes it happens as little steps, sometimes they're bigger steps. But in this year, 2025, just as I'm taking this step, I want to encourage all of you to do the same too. You know, it takes a lot to come out here and, you know, share about your life or share about yourself. And I watch a lot of videos, I watch a lot of content creators, and I'm truly blessed by the work they do. And, you know, when I think of putting myself in that shoe, it kind of almost wants to scare me to bits. But God gives the grace. Our own job is just to do it, just to take that leap of faith. I didn't want this year to go by without me posting anything. So I don't know what next is gonna, you know, what next would come out, but I'm trusting that God will take charge. And of course, like, I will put in the work as well. But yeah, welcome to my YouTube channel once again. And yeah, this is Glory's Diaries. Bye for now.